we're told that the two-digit integer xy has its digits reversed so that it becomes yx, and then asked what is xy plus yx in terms of y and x. This is a pretty abstract question because there's no numbers involved and there's a lot of variables in the answer choices. In questions like that, a good idea would be to pick some numbers. So let's just think of a two-digit integer, 35 for example. If we reverse the digits, we get 53, and we then add these two, so 35 plus 53, and we get 88. The question is, what is this sum? And with the numbers we picked, we got 88. So what we're going to do is put these numbers in, 3 for x and y for 5, and 5 for y, and see which answer choice gives us the result we got, which was 88. This becomes 9 times 3 plus 5, which is 9 times 8, which is 72, and that's not 88. This becomes 11 times 3 minus 5, which is 11 times negative 2, which is negative 22, certainly not what we want. This is going to give us another negative, as you see, because it's going to be 3 minus 5, but just to work it through, this is 9 times negative 2, which is negative 18. This actually is the correct answer. 11 times 3 plus 5 gives us 11 times 8, which is 88. However, I wouldn't stop here if I were you. If you're doing this on the test, what you want to do is check all the answer choices if you're following the strategy of picking numbers and subbing them into the answer choices, because sometimes more than one answer choice is correct, and then you'll have to pick another set of numbers or another number. But it turns out here that 9 times y minus x, or 9 times 5 minus 3, gives us 9 times 2, which is 18, and that's not what we want. So the answer is D. However, there is a shortcut here for questions like this. In other words, for questions where we're taking a two-digit number and then flipping it around and either adding or subtracting. So if you take a two-digit number and you flip the digits around and then you add, that's always going to be 11 times the sum of the two digits. In other words, flipping the digits around and adding is always a multiple of 11 is another way you can think about it. And this happens to be the 11 times the sum of the digits. Now, when you have the two-digit number and you flip the number around and then you subtract the two, this is, now it depends. If AB is greater than BA, then it's going to be 9 times A minus B. But if AB is, well, actually, sorry, it's always the case. And so what happens if this is always the case. If AB is greater than BA, you get a positive. If AB is less than BA, you get a negative. But the point is that it's a multiple of 9. And ways that this is tested is sometimes they'll give you numbers in the answer choices, and you have to see which one could be the result of this operation. So you would look for a multiple of 9 if it was subtraction, or a multiple of 11 if it was addition.